highlights, but you see what it says. It says what it says because it says the truth. It's ready. We're ready to step into some art that you've probably seen if you follow me on my other social medias. No need for a shameless plug, but there will be one. There is a need for shameless plugs. So anyways, you're gonna see some old art. You're gonna see some very interesting things. And instead of doing that ugly brown paper thing that I was doing before, if I come across something inappropriate, I'll just edit it in post. Hopefully it lets me edit it in post. So that is that, but we can get started with the first image, which I am still proud of to this day. And that was my redraw of After the Storm, Kali Uchis, Tyler the Creator. Cute, 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 all cute stuff. And honestly, when looking at it currently, it still holds up. Only thing that doesn't is this terrifying bunny over here, but everything else kind of holds up. I mean, this song meant so much to me at a certain point in my life. It still does, but now like just for song's sake. But at some point this song was actually healing, you know, me in my sophomore year of high school. So all the next images this way. So, and then we also have at the top After the Storm. But anyways, I did that August 1st of 2023. This is a few different song visualizations from Melanie Martinez's Portals. I did this kind of soon after she did Portals anyway. I did it like right after actually. And it was a really stunning album to me. Albums were just hitting so good around this time. No, wait. If this came after, no, because I think she released this album earlier in the year. So I did this after I did that one. But yeah, very much so. Contortionist inspired, leeches, and spiderweb. Those were, I don't think this was my favorite song, but you know, the leech and the spider about to go at it. And her outfit's cute. I can get in there a little bit for you. Yeah. I also am gonna give a little disclaimer as before I go to the next one. Before, when I made a video, it was supposed to be like 23 minutes. It did not let me process it all the way. So this might end up being a double upload if it does not allow me to have it be just a long sit through, which sucks because I like to just sit through long videos. Oh, and we have nipples. Okay. Well, there we are. This is cool. I like that I actually drew out the paparazzi and they all have character. So that's fun. Oh my gosh. So I loved this image and I did not like this image. I was inspired by Megan Thee Stallion. She was working out and I wanted to draw it so bad. It just looks awful. I even tried to draw her dog. It just looks awful. And I kept going with it because I'm like, well, maybe it just will look good if you keep going. But I kept going with her, thinking that it would change anything with her, and it didn't. But let's get a little zoom in on this. This queen. This is a meal that I actually had, I think, not too long. I forget what it was called, but it was shrimp something. But they only gave me like 3 pieces of shrimp, so I gave my girl 4, you know? And that's Miss Meg. I think the part of it I really liked the most was her buns. Let's just be straight up. But I couldn't even capture it right, so there was no point. Me playing too much with my oil pastels and not really knowing how they work. Drawing some iconic childhood cartoons. We have the Crimson Chin right there with from Fairly Odd Parents, Skeletor and his thing, and then Mojo Jojo. And yeah, more oil pastel, learning how to use it. In fact, even learning what it is at the top. Didn't even, you know, apparently I'm that goofed out. Now this is what you call trying to use space. This is when it became important for me to utilize both sides of my pages. And this is also pretty much when I realized that I liked art as much as I know I loved it, but now I know that I really loved it. Okay, I like him shrinking. Well, the cars, that's always something I really have a hard time drawing, is vehicles and things like that. Oh snap. Okay. This is nice. This I didn't do. This was actually something my little brother drew. I think he has the leaf on his lip from that SpongeBob movie when they went to go and save the crown or something. But yeah. This is actually inspiration for something else I did that I can't even show, but it doesn't look good because the push and pull of the pencils aren't working well together, especially with it being unfinished. But this one over here, you keep going into each door and then you find a little guy back there, because I was so into that kind of art for a minute. So get into that. This one is glued together because I hated it so bad. Well, taped together because I hated it so bad, but I'll just show you. This is Mortal Kombat, the scene. And this is supposed to be Jade taking off Baraka's head with her staff. I did not like this so much, I felt the need to tape it shut. That's how much I didn't like it. That is insane. Anyways, this I'm not even gonna turn around because it looks stupid, but I like this. It's cute, right? It's very much so strange, but he's a cute little guy. His little feet in the water. And then we have realistic, quote unquote, Inside Out characters, because I did really love that franchise at some point, mainly just Discuss, but. And then RXK Nephew, this is ugly, okay, but this is from his song Critical. I was obsessed with that song and I was like, well, let me just draw Nephew, and I didn't like it. So from this way though, it doesn't look too bad, but when you turn it, it looks bad. This is kind of hard. Well, in IRL it's hard to see, but it's actually picking up really well on camera, so I'm not even going to say anything. Oh, I don't know if that word is good night freak. Oh my gosh, I hate crabs and draws a full-blown crab. Actually, I think I have a few times when I do that. I just drew a shoulder, an armpit, whatever, dude. Ghost, question mark. You gonna help her up? I wouldn't. No, I'm just kidding. I would. Fun, right? I went and colored them in, I wouldn't say too recently, but it was recently enough because it was so, like, it was lacking. I love this. This is when I started to learn what kind of, like, the cluttered art that I like doing, where it's just so much stuff on a page. And this isn't even a lot, but so many different things, so many different faces and places calling your attention. Like that one back there. I'm obsessed. Like, what's even going on there? And then the little chick. Oh, and she's stunning. This is like the only time we're gonna, like, this one, this book number 9, and then the one I finished 10, and so that one can I honestly get filmed right in behind this one, and we have a double upload, and then we're done with sketchbook tours for the year. But we love her. She's stunning. Her eyes are slightly scary, but she's stunning. I always have to brace myself each time I turn a page just in case I stopped drawing as crazy wild stuff as I got older, but you know, a couple booty cheeks, a couple no, let me not even say it like that. A couple of appreciations of the human form show up. So this one is an appreciation of a snake form, for example, combined slightly with a human form. How do we feel about her? I kind of love her makeup, but outside of that, I'm bored of her. This is funny, right? And then she's ripping her face open. Oh my gosh, I need to stop slapping you. Like, you literally don't deserve that. Hashtag stop slapping me. And then this roller skating queen. You can't even see her roller skates. Oh, this is her. It really wasn't even worth being shoved, honestly. But I'm doing this behind you. Oh, there it is. There it is. Me being freaked out about how massive spider crabs are on land had me terrified, because they have a leg span that can reach up to 16 feet. And I don't think we even realize how much taller that is than the average human. But anyways, this is something I drew at work. Sorry for the zoom in on the crab, but this is something I drew at work and I loved it. And so I came home and I glued it in. And then we have another chicken in a face, which my art is all about faces, humans, us. See? I love this. I drew this. I remember being really drunk when I drew this. So if it looks off, that's because I was off. And not really drunk, but I was definitely tipsy. But I had a lot of fun doing this. And this was a girl, I think she was, I forget, she just, I don't know, she discussed it with me and I don't really remember why. Me doing a bunch of different studies for the different amount of horns that a demon should have, and me working with some watercolor paints that my friend got me from the store. I don't remember the name. I think it was probably Walmart, but it was very sweet and I was obsessed because it was watercolor on the go. Who wouldn't love watercolor on the go? Oh, this monkey in a zoo, in a lab, doing lab work, and the people, yeah, the people are more of the gorilla than him, is the whole point. And that, and there's more crabs. And a lobster. What fun. I am actually kind of tweaking. I'm gonna make this page pretty quick. I tried to draw that one album that Lil Boat made. He ended up looking very unattractive to me, so I left it. I'm gonna leave now. And I can't escape drawing my own fears. Let's go ahead and do that. We love her though. She's fun. She's fun. Cute and kooky. Horror. We have horror art. The dog came and he has a bloody tongue after he... Who's that back there? Who is that back there? I'm just kidding. It's not a children's book, but... Oh, and there's someone also in the window. Broken glass inside the house. Everything was and is considered. And that's what I love. And then this one is a girl getting shot in the back, and the guy who shot her just kind of standing there with the tightest jeans on. Not helping, you know? Obviously. Okay, cool. Cool. More bugs and things I'm not really a fan of, but it's here. It's queer. I'm just kidding. But it's here. And I like them, but I'm bored of them. Only because there's not much going on with them. And I don't know what made me go over this one in ink. I kind of don't remember doing this, but you know. Okay. Doja Cat, Agora Hills, right there. We have a beetle over there, so I'm not letting this one be easy. Oh, and a centipede. Yes. Okay. Yes. Woo. But I love all these studies. I like her. I don't like him as much, but I like these studies. These faces look very cute. Oh, these were some mice. I don't know why I drew her, but these were some mice that I had, and these were their names. They were cuties. I think I spelled Susanna's wrong. I'm sure I did, but oh, and this is something I drew when I was at work. When I was at my old job anyway. Just a little lively area, person living their best life in a gaping hole over there. I'm gonna refrain from saying that again, but oh, I think actually this is also something that came from work. I drew this beautiful, stunning drag queen with her beautiful, stunning tattoo and called it. I thought this was fire. A couple people that walked past what I was drawing, I thought it was fire. And I'm still looking at it thinking it's very fire. So, and then here, I'm guessing this is her pimp. I don't know, but they both look amazing. That's just that. I didn't draw this one at work though. I put working in the corner. I love that. Oh my gosh, me doxing my family. I drew us. I drew my dad, my brothers, and my sister, and me when I had locks. And I made us into this like cartoon kind of creepy vibe. And then this is actually something that is like continued through multiple different art forms. Like there's a painting of this, but not the same faces. These are all different faces, but like each time it's a different face and they're all, you know, if you connect them all, they all look the same. But yeah, that was that. Something else I drew at work so that I could fill, so that I can fill up the pages. I drew Doom and Callie-oo. Doom and Callie-oo. Yes. And then this family is terrifying, right? I love the mom's hair color for sure. But outside of that, I don't have much to say about them. Let's just be frank. And then this is one of the first videos that I drew while, like, that was supposed to be for YouTube. And this is something that I don't even want to talk about, honestly, because it's kind of not important. And I wonder if this is going to get me in trouble. It shouldn't. I mean, it's not like it's showing anything. This was a class project. There was a history project and I had to draw, you know, whatever. And then there's this rock star. I don't know why I did this one here. This just looks like something that would be saved for like the last page, but on the last page is this. This is the last page. And I don't know. Markers, having fun with my markers, remembering that I have markers. And then some little things that I could play on bass guitar. Attention and Como Te Quiero Yo. I think I said that right. By Kelly. But that is truly the end of it. Just like that. I don't know why these are always so hard for me to get to, but somehow they always end up being hard to get to. What was your favorites, least favorite? I don't know. You guys don't really talk to me, which is upsetting. But regardless of what it is, whether you just tell me through spirit, you wish me well, whatever it is, I hope you enjoyed, because 10 is coming up right after this. I love you, appreciate you, follow me, and I'll see you back here in a few.